Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a H&M come shop with me and a little tiny sprinkling of a H&M home come shop with me. But first off, if you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Matt, welcome to my channel. Please take a moment to subscribe. If you like a come shop with me like we're doing today, we normally do H&M at least once a month, so definitely take a moment to subscribe for that. We also do other come shop with me's around other places like Primark and Zara and Bicester Village. Those are my core ones that I do once a month, as well as other places like M&S, John Lewis sometimes, River Island, Uniqlo when I'm available to go to one, and like Bershka, Pull and Bear, all that kind of stuff, and hauls if I buy anything from those places, as well as other hauls, like grocery hauls, Too Good To Go bags, all that kind of thing. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, definitely take a moment to subscribe. It's free, no cost to you for doing so. Just click that button down below and ring my bell to be notified of when I upload. But as I said, today's video is going to be a H&M come shop with me today. Now, I was in Milton Keynes today, which was bank holiday Monday. I know I went on a bank holiday. However, I went as soon as the doors opened. Well, actually I was about 10 past 9, but I was there and there was not many people there, so there was not a rush or a big thing. However, H&M in Milton Keynes has recently moved. Now, I knew this already. I wasn't going in not knowing this into today, but I knew it moved and I wanted to check it out, and I had heard that there was also now a H&M Home as part of this store, so I wanted to go check it out. So H&M now is at in the old bit, if we're still calling it old and new, it's in the Centre MK part of the central Milton Keynes shopping area. There is two centres to central Milton Keynes shopping. You have Centre MK and then you also have Midsummer Place, which used to be into or whatever before that went bust, and then before that it was Midsummer Place. So it's, or what I call it, even though it's been there probably 20 odd years now, it's the new bit. That is always the new bit in my eyes. Let me know if you go to Milton Keynes and you still call it that. But H&M used to be in the new bit, as in Midsummer Place. It has now moved to the old bit, Centre MK, and it is now, I wouldn't say it's opposite, well, it's basically opposite Primark, very near John Lewis. You can see it from the big hall outside John Lewis. You can see it in the corner. It is now there and no longer in Midsummer Place, so do not go over to Midsummer Place or the new bit to see if you can find it. No longer there. Be very interesting to see what they're going to put in its place. I would love to find that out, but without further ado, let's have a look to see what's new in for spring in H&M in the men's section today, and then after that we'll have my thoughts. So here we go, you can see H&M is on the left here and Primark is on the right, so that is your bearings in terms of where we are, and the home section has its own entrance, but we're going in to the main entrance. Can you see an escalator here or anything? No, neither can I. So there is no escalators, and I went around the whole ground floor trying how to get up to the top floor. It's just some stairs, but here we are, we're on the first floor. This is where the men's section is, and I'm going to take you round to see what we've got in. So we got some like varsity style looks, you know, very of the time. That's £17.99. We've got, well, I'm just giving you a little overview. This is the men's section basically. I feel like it's gotten a lot smaller. We've got some teal bits. We've got this. This is very interesting. Would you wear that? Let me know in the comments. We've got a white shirt. How much is a white shirt? £12.99. Not too bad actually. Pretty reasonable. We've got like a leather look jacket there. It might actually be leather. We've got like this really nice mustard colour shirt. £20 for that. We've got a open £24.99 open polo shirt here. We've got some linen trousers in stripes. They're £24.99. We've got like this 70s look kind of going on. And we've got another open collared polo shirt. I think this is always buttoned down as well, actually. £25 for that. Yeah, it's buttoned all the way down. And we've got some like muted tones here, like this chocolate brown open like Cuban collar shirt. We've got what's that called? A vest? No, it's not called a vest. Well, a sweater or a vest. This is really nice. Another open collared polo shirt. Guess the price, £25, £24.99 for that. A nice blue coloured here. £12.99 t-shirt. And we got some like shoes. They are shoes, they're not like. Got a short sleeve shirt here. That looks quite nice in the stripes. Really quite like that actually. And then moving on over here, we got some more tailored bits and this new range, which is based on numbers or something, I think. I'll show you more of the thing in a minute, but can you see the tags are like number 17 and things like that? We've got an explanation here, the essentials, even though that said 17, the last thing, didn't it? I don't know. Hoodie here anyway from that range. We've got some linen type shorts in nice stripes. Lots of like linen-esque looking things. I don't know if they're actually linen. Some of the stuff in here is, again, £25. We've got that in a number of different variations. That kind of polo shirt with the open collar. We've got like a tie-dye print. Are we still doing tie-dye from 3 years ago? And this was quite a nice jacket as well. A bit utility even. £25.99 for that. We've got some usual bits that we keep seeing. This is a nice, very thin striped shirt. It looks a bit orange actually. And we've got my favourite colour, sweatshirt there as well. And then we're moving on to more like basic stuff over here, you know, the usual stuff. £4.99 t-shirts and things. We've got this nice check gingham kind of shirt here for £20. That's quite nice. And then all the basic range here, and we've got this really nice, I really do like this, very similar to a Pull and Bear one that I'll link up the top that I bought recently. Yeah, so shirt that was. Into H&M Home, just a quick look around this. As you can see, this is probably the size of an average size unit, I would say, maybe a bit bigger, but it's not a huge one like we saw in the last H&M Home Come Shop With Me, which I'll leave linked up above. But as you can see, it's got its own entrance, and that is Primark. It is opposite. So, I am a little bit disappointed. In my opinion, I think this store might be smaller than the one before. Now, if anyone has any measurements, anything like that, let me know down below, because I feel like it is. That's the old store used to have 3 floors. It used to have a basement, which is where the men's section was, which was a very large men's section, to be fair. And then you had the like ground floor, which was women's, and then you had the top floor, which had kids and also some more women's clothing, I believe. This store now has 2 floors. You have women's on the ground floor, men's and kids on the first floor or the upper floor, and then you also have a H&M Home on the ground floor as well, which has its own separate entrance. Now, why I say this is, I feel it's smaller, because when you go upstairs, there's no escalators. There was escalators in the old, yeah, there was escalators going up in the old store, but no escalators going down to the men's. It was like, you know, walking downstairs. There's only stairs, which they must have like a beam running through the centre of the unit, because there's a very low headroom on some of the stairs. And for me to say that as a short person, I don't know. Yeah, and then you go up, and then I would say 2/3 of the upstairs is taken up by the men's, and then 1/3 is taken up by the kids section or the children's section. And they might have the same amount of stuff. It's just a bit more crammed in than what it was, because in the old H&M store in Milton Keynes in the centre, you know, in central Milton Keynes, it used to be the ground floor, or the basement, sorry, where the men's section was. It was fairly spacious. It was quite roomy. Where the tills were, there was a nice big area where they had like a display bit in the middle, and it was very much a bit open, and there was a bit more room to breathe. When you go upstairs in the new store, I feel like it's a bit more cramped. It's a bit more like all gone in. There's not really a nice big area. I would say there's only self-service tills at the top, on the top floor, I believe. I couldn't see anything else. They've gone very much self-service on a lot of stuff. They've got like a H&M hub, like their version of Amazon lockers in there as well. If you're picking anything up, they have that on the ground floor. And one, I had to find how to get upstairs. I walked around the whole of the ground floor to find the upstairs, like the stairs to go upstairs, because I was like looking for an escalator, seeing if there was one. No, they do not have those. They always have a lift, but yeah, just stairs. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the store really, in terms of the stock and stuff. Same old H&M things really. I had a few nice pieces in terms of, there was a really nice, there's a running theme. I like teal and like all that kind of colours. There was like a nice teal jacket in there, which I didn't pick up. The H&M Home section, I would say that's, I wouldn't say it's large. It's an average size store, and like a normal regular size store size of H&M Home. I believe the H&M, when you go to, if you've ever been to Oxford, as in Oxford the city, H&M, that's H&M Home is bigger than this one, even though the H&M Home in Oxford is within the H&M store. There's no like outside facing unit for it, whereas this one in Milton Keynes now has like a direct entrance into H&M Home with a H&M logo over the top, and in that traditional, well, H&M Homes always seem to be like in that black, it makes it look very moody, like looks quite high-end kind of look into a H&M Home store. If you've ever been into a H&M standalone home store like the one in Westfield or the one on Regent Street, very much that vibes. Whereas the H&M Home section in the one in Oxford, because it's within the actual store, it doesn't have that vibe or look, whereas this one does. But because the overall store, in my opinion, I think it looks and feels a bit smaller, you're kind of missing, I don't know, is it worth having that little bit? I don't know. Let me know if you have been to Milton Keynes H&M recently, since they've moved it, because it's only, well, when I'm filming this, it's only been it's been a week since it's been open. When it goes up, it'll be a couple of weeks. So let me know if you've been in there and if you think it's smaller from looking at the video that I've done. Does it look any bigger, smaller? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. If you're not already, please take a moment to subscribe. It's free and there's no cost to you for doing so. Just click that button down below and ring my bell to be notified of when I upload. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.